Alright, this video is going to be more about where I'm directing energy than any geometry or squareness or anything about laying a club or a stick down on your foot line. I don't think that has any bearing on where the ball is going to go. So if you consider this to the left of me, this to the right of me, we can call those vectors. Basically, it's a funnel. It's my funnel of energy that I'm going to direct on this ball and send it on a flight path that's pleasing to me, and it's what my intentions are. But it's really about how am I going to direct energy onto that ball. So when you realize this is a side-on game, this is not a perfect geometry, because we're not just standing there wiping by in some sort of a geometric shape. We're actually getting very dynamic, and we're rotating and hitting to the side of us. You know, the whole parallax effect. We stand in here, the ball's out there. The target's another thing. This is the target. There's so much going on here that trying to make this perfect geometry shape, not really where it's at. So, you know, if you can even practice being in this quadrant and being able to strike the ball. And you can absolutely pound it, because I'm already over here in this quadrant. So when I come into the ball, I actually come in on this vector. And I never give that up, because that's a direct shot of energy to the ball. If you note, the funnel is wide in the back, narrow in the front, because that's where all my collected energy is going. I create the largest back I can. Basically, the back of the hands together, wind the forearm, wind the humerus bones out, create huge separation in my scaps, and I don't give that up. I simply grip the club. So I come in on this vector with that already set up, club's already gripped, I'm standing open, my foot is over here, and then when I come up and I draft behind and fall into that heel, I'm owning this vector. This is where I'm sending the ball, or sending it from. So, here we go. Club is gripped. I'm all wound up. I've got the biggest back I can have. And I absolutely smash it. Jesus. Alright, I just made a video from overhead. I think it has some merit. Basically, it was about the ability to be in this vector as far as the feeling, and owning this vector as far as the strike. So I would suggest that you do some warm-ups or some rehearsals, some swings that allow you to own this with your lower body and own this with your upper body, and the resulting product is squareness here. I don't give anything relative where the feet are. It's all about where I am when I hit the ball. Alright, I made a video from the overhead. Tom got in lessons, so I decided to move out so you could hear me over him. So when I'm playing, I'm visualizing this funnel, and I actually walk in on this rear quadrant or vector, because that's my direct access to the ball, right here, because I'm right-handed and I'm going to hit from the right side. So I walk in on this line, never giving that up, but on the same token, feeling like I can dump out on this vector, which will put me with most of my energy here. So, for the grip, I'm walking in on this vector. I understand where I'm going to send the ball.